So, la magie de la vie, a simple recursive algorithm that explains how plants magically grow. Here you can see some plants. Fractal objects, what is it? What is it for? A fractal figure is a mathematical object like a curve or a surface, which structure is invariant by scale changing. Modeling, understanding nature, what for? Classifying trees by their growth model, simulating model of sea coast pattern, for example, the Britannic coast. What is it for? Modelize, understand nature, classifying trees according to their growth pattern, simulate a coastline model, for example, the Britain coastline. Two very simple fractal objects to draw, the Van Gogh fractal and the Sierpinski triangle. The Van Gogh fractal, you have the initiator, which is a segment. Then you can share this segment in three parts, and on the middle part you can construct an equilateral triangle. Then you reproduce this algorithm next time and next time, etc. A variant of the Van Gogh curve initiated with a circle arc here, and then you can just see the difference between a segment line and a circle line. Then you can imagine the initiator you want. So I think it's very necessary to do some fractals with students in class. And I have a little article on the website of the IRM of the Reunion Island, which is the Institute of Research in Mathematics and Computer Science Teaching. Here you can see the Van Gogh Island, step 4, done with snap. And this is the Sierpinski triangle drawn by one of my students by the hand. And this is the triangle, Sierpinski triangle, done with snap until state 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That gives you this very nice figure. Randomness in fractal. It's very important to introduce some randomness, whereas the seed orientation is randomly selected at each step. Introducing randomness is necessary to simulate the real world. Randomness is used to improve the coastline model formed by the Van Gogh curve. You can find this notion in Form, Chance and Dimension, 1977, written by Benoît Mandelbrot. Principle of a fractal tree. Illustrated with snap. I heard about the V algorithm the first time at the 2019 conference, Snap conference in Heidelberg by Dan Garcia, and I really thank him for this, because it was a discovery for me, a revelation. So, coding the skeleton of a fractal tree with L system. Let A be the move with the unitary step, plus turn left at an angle alpha, minus turn right at an angle alpha, and pipe make a U-turn. If we use those symbols, you have the starting axiom, plus A, pipe, minus, A, pipe, plus, to do the V, the first V. And then you have the rules, V, is changed to plus A, V, pipe, A, pipe, minus, minus, A, V, pipe, A, pipe, plus. You can find these rules in the Wikipedia description of else systems. So let's see the starting axiom goes on. And then let's write the recursive block now. Illustration for step n equal to 3. You can see all the branches which are going on the tree. Etc., etc., etc. Let's code now a fractal tree by adding leaves to the skeleton. We get the 4 symbols A plus minus pipe, and we add the symbol F, which places a sheet at the current end of the tree. The starting axiom V is the same than the previous slide, but the rules are now V is changing to plus AF, pipe, A pipe, minus, minus, AF, pipe, A pipe, plus. And you have a second rule, which is F changed to randomness choice upon leaf or V. And then you can code this to this plant, which is coded by V, C as circle, V, 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 T as triangle, square, triangle, square. And then you got your plant, the wall plant. So let's code a beautiful fractal plant with Snap. La magie de la vie. So the V algorithm revealed. Let's now explain the main principle of construction with Snap. You have the recursiveness here in the random item of shapes, which gives you the leaves. And let's play with the list of objects. So the shapes are chosen in the list of circle, square, triangle, objects being sprites. But you can have a polygon, for instance, in order to obtain different shaped leaves. What if V itself could be a leaf? You can add more V to have more branches. Inserting several V in the list of possible forms increases the probability of having a tree with multiple branches. Here with 3V, you have more and more chance to get a big plant growing under your eyes. So the leaf sprite is a block which tells sprite to go to the object, tree sprite, point in direction of the direction of tree sprite, and stamp the leaf. I don't really use Zoom, so
it's all good.
Okay, so this is This is an application of a little 7-year-old Anais of the V algorithm that I explained to her. This is my grandchildren. And this is an exercise where I want you to try to find the code of the flower of the left side of the flower, the left branch of the flower, just to see if you understood how to get the flower again when you just have the code and you can draw the flower. So if you code V, V, a polygon P, a circle C, and a square C. So, I want you to find, I'll let you 30 seconds to find the left side of the branch. Okay. You get it? We try? Okay, we try. So you have a V first, a polygon, so P, then V, 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 a polygon, again a V, a square, S, again a V, a square, and then we go back, a square, a circle, C, a circle, C. So you can code like that. And then you have all the code of the flower if you keep on coding like that. So if you have just a code, you can draw again the flower. So this is the project you can check. First project you're going to find in Nathalie Run and V collection. And here we're going to see I let you admire a flower growing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Okay. So here is a little example with 3V, another one, and when you click on the green flag, you're going to see very different plant growing under your eyes. This one, I called it Harmony, and I draw with a tablet, a graphic tablet. I draw a little flower, and then you see that it's coming richer and richer. Another one. So user Nathalie Run, collection V. So use your creativity, imagination, randomness, recursiveness. It's up to you. Visual coding, of course, turtle geometry. We snap, of course, and then create your own L system with Snap and share it and change the rules. I call this one Sand Blackberry, which is a robust alcifolius. References, of course, I used books from Benoît Mandelbrot, Form, Chance, and Dimension, another one, The Fractal Geometry of Nature, and The Algorithmic Beauty of Plants from Prusing Kiewicz. and Lindermeyer, published at Springer Verlag in 2004. And you can refer to the Wikipedia description of our systems. I love this book, which is a French book, Le Monde Fascinant des Objets Fractals, and I recommend it to you, by Florence Messinéo, which is a professor of mathematics at the Lycée Henri IV in Paris. Okay, so I finished.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed how pretty these patterns were. They're very vivid and engaging. And I think with that, we end our talks for this session. So we're going to have a little break after this. So I encourage everyone to take a break and then see us again at the speed dating event if you're interested, where you're going to be randomly put into groups and you can chat around with your fellow conference attendees. But with that, thank you so much, everyone, for attending, and I will see you around.